Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go into the Exalted Councils, which is the Trespassers DLC, and this is the actual end kind of thing. So once you go in, you can't go back, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. Let's get it done with. It's been a while, but decided to finish this up. So this probably gonna have a lot of skip parts to it, which mean there'll be a lot of skippings, which mean there'll be a lot of stuff I don't show because I'm running around like a lunatic trying to get the quest done. It's just probably gonna add a video of just towards the ending parts of the quest because it's ridiculously long. And I get confused sometimes because it's been a while and I run back and forth and I get lost and that be wasting times and taking up too much time. Just running around like a lunatic. So, yeah, let's go! How cool is that? I think I'm cool? Not sure. Nah, I'm not cool at all. I just look funky.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary.
Orlais
would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
Ouch.
Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Oh, we shall see. I honestly don't remember who becomes the Divine since the last quest. Of Dune upon the world-ish.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Empress du Lion, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Yeah, you stay busy.
Since Corypheus fell, I think you may have spent more time traveling than I have.
It keeps me out of trouble, Your Worship. The Inquisition forces were of great help tending the sick. The Elysian soldiers at Suladin Keep, somewhat less so. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
Ah, Liliana was.
You can probably just call her Liliana in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
We're not going
The
anywhere.
Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come.
Ouch.
Make a watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Gee, thanks, woman. Yeah, that's fantastically annoying. And now I run around like a lunatic, visiting everybody.
You heard? Maybe.
Oh, I heard. Who do I heard? Go up here. Ba 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 ba.
Council on our position.
Ah, Josephine.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from
Yeah,
everywhere.
excuse the background noise if
Have
it
they
ever
given you
got
trouble?
in, all the screeching and screaming.
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted
Yay.
Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You're tense as a bowstring.
Ouch.
I'm so very dreadful at this. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight. To
Aw.
which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
Hint, hint.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you've worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times.
No kidding.
With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Oh, I'd love to go with you.
Thank you for thinking of me. I'd be delighted to attend.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Perfect.
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Look at my face. Oh my god, I'm not sure what I'm watching. What just happened? Nah, it's just too loud.
I've been in battles that were quieter than this.
Oh, yes. What a stupendous voice Lady Brask has. Her D-sharp once shattered an entire conservatory. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties aside for a change.
I truly did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long since I just spent an evening doing nothing.
Nothing.
Here's
Aw.
to nothing. May it happen to us more often in the future.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
I just look like a little dud. That's it. I do not want any more conversation. Not dying to have any more conversation. And Varric.
I'll be here if you need me. I'll be here if you need me.
Weird. Oh, let's go there and see how Cole is going. Doing.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Glimmering, glittering, perfect cut, mask a maze of gemstones. She will think it pretty.
Excuse me, I might,
What just happened?
You're useful to have around, Cole.
He wants stones the color of his eyes. Happy, bright, beaming, being seen, not seeing. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Mm-hmm.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Okay, that just kind of creeps me out. Really badly.
Inquisitor, how good to see you here. I came to sit and pen another song.
Sweet songs, poignant pain plants joy that grows later. She can't see me. I help her help people.
I gathered.
You're smart and kind. You're worthy of true love.
Hello, Halam Shiral! The fire of Zither must be fueled by wine, ideally shared with adoring fans.
But not
Not
with
that
him.
one.
You need somebody nice.
Ouch. And that somebody nice is coming right
Yes, better. He'll be gentle. So will you.
You're with the Chargers, are you not? I've seen you in the Skyhold
Wow.
Tavern where I sing.
Oh yes, I love your songs. Sometimes I'd sit up on the chair to take a better look at your songs. The Chargers have their own song, if you'd like to hear it.
Good.
there. She'll accept Crumb, right?
You're sure they'll both be alright when Krem tells her?
Strong arms, a sweet voice. Father wanted me to be happy.
Which one of them is that?
Both.
Yeah, when you do his loyalty quest or personal quest, that's what you get. And
Inquisitor Herald, glad to be back for whatever it is this lot have shoved up their sleeves. Just right up in there.
That's it? It's been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
yeah, that girl is a hot mess. Ah, the Iron Bowl. It's
Worship,
funny.
I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
Got it.
It's for his birthday.
Didn't ask, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss.
Hilarious.
Good to see you. You know what, Bull? I really like hitting things.
I know, right? We have the best job.
It's the weirdest job.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification, under the reign of Mafrath's son, Izarath.
Uh-huh.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fae.
Mm-hmm. Grim's right on his butt.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect delirium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
Or just maybe?
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs, governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings, ruled by Arls. And then there's the Benorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys.
You got me.
Wink. Okay, I'm done. I'm mad at this place. Yeah, Cassandra.
Oh,
Look at that
Is
armor.
everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
Yes, I am.
Should I leave and come back later so you could try again?
Always with clever suggestions.
Can't help it.
Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
Yes, sit.
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
Maybe I should leave and come back. I think I missed the beginning.
I'm talking about marriage.
Huh?
Marriage?
Of course, Dorian being Tevinter will raise eyebrows across the Empire, but if that is you,
Huh?
you're not proposing to
To
anyone.
anyone.
I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
I'm going to marry Dorian? Sweet. Not like I'm actually giving the option to marry my Dorian boy. Oh dear God.
Will it matter? I suppose.
Eh, don't care. Let's finish this up. That is a big no-no. Do not want to talk to... What's her name? Vivian. Because then I end up taking a bath with her, blah blah blah. It's a hot mess.
Ole is on your side, Lord Parvis.
The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar?
Mm-hmm.
But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Pavus?
Oh, riveted. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador.
That's me, by the way.
That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavus is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
What happened to my boy?
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Not really.
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
The Inquisition's grown. It would be shocking if they didn't find us a threat.
Yet you've started no major wars. The Inquisition is a very considerate rival. I have not forgotten Justinian's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Don't care.
More than the good you have done, it is the good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor,
Lies.
I wish you well.
Lies. Okay, I want to see my boy. Where the heck's my boy Dorian? Oh, but let's get this done with.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arn. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
Yeah, how can I help?
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
Explore the grounds. Let yourself be seen. The delegates need to put a face to the legend. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
Ooh.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
Yeah, it's
The
necessary.
Inquisition must have a military arm, Arl Tegan.
In your position, I would want the same. That does not mean it reassures me. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais? Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Jeez, they were shut up. Okay, I need to find my... My Dorian. My Dorian.
I don't think they knew. I can't believe this.
Oh, yes.
My homeboy.
How's it been?
Oh, what the heck is that?
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time.
Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But We'll miss you, if it counts.
Mm-hmm. You didn't tell him that.
And you didn't know.
Ouch.
Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Toma never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
He is so drunk. Drunk as a skunk.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
You know I'll miss you.
I don't want to leave, Amatus.
Aww.
My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
What about us?
What of us? This is it then?
Nonsense. There will always be an us. We'll just be farther apart for a time. Now, don't pout. I'll put that expression on a statue, and then you'll be sorry.
You think this is funny?
Nothing about this is funny. I am sorry, for what it's worth.
You don't have to go back, Dorian. You put it behind you. You still could.
Give up a golden opportunity for martyrdom? Perish the thought. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are the man I love, Amatus. Nothing will truly keep us apart.
I think.
Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Wow. Okay, we're done with that. Let's rah, get it done. Come, let's do the Exalted Council jigama thingy.
The Dog Lords have barricaded themselves in, I see.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns...
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
Our goal was to keep more Ferelden citizens from dying, not to seize power.
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Celine still has the throne.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with you in private.
The Divine Victoria? Who is sitting just up there?
Yes, and who was once your spy master. It's a pressing matter, your worship.
My apologies. An urgent matter has come to my attention. Ambassador Montillier, can you handle this for a short while?
Of course, Inquisitor.
This is highly irregular.
Oh, she
Perhaps
will
it would
be
be
a hot
best
mess.
if we took a short recess.
Things will get messy. Real messy, real quick. It's either that or I'm just sleepy. Real sleepy, real quick too.
The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct. A Canary warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace?
Deadly mysteries at the Winter Palace. Throw in a Hala statue and some Caprice coins, and it's just like old times. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will extend the recess as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Pretty dang exciting.
I am grievously regretful of the inconvenience, but you must all remain outside.
Looks like he came down over the railing.
Dear God, what the heck am I doing? Ah, yeah.
An active Illuvian? If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Alright, this will be it for this part, and whatever next part will be, will take place.
And they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Canary may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yeah, sure. Liliana.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
We must ensure that the Canary do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers
she's
while we
tech.
solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Be that as it may, the Canary must be our top priority. We can worry about the politics later.
My apologies. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Canary are doing, and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Uh-huh. It's messy, messy, messy. Yeah, I ran all over like a nut job. Not really a nut job, more like I am losing my freaking mind running all over the place. Not as fun as it looks. And back to this thing, so I'm gonna call it a time for now. And we'll come back when there's more chat meeting with the council, blah blah blah, so on and so forth.